My goal as a plastic surgeon, in any surgery that I do, is to provide the most natural look. And with the tummy tuck, it is critical to make sure the belly button looks as natural as possible, and also take the right amount of skin that's not too tight or not too loose. We take out as much skin as we safely can. We create a new hole for the belly button to come through. And at the same time, we go and tighten the abdominal muscles to give a flatter stomach. Most patients also have some fat around their love handles and so we do recommend liposuction to smooth out and make the whole abdominal area balanced. The main factor that's going to affect whether the patient is a good candidate is their weight. If a patient is very overweight and they have a lot of thick fat under the skin, well, they're just not going to get a good result. So there are occasionally patients that I recommend that they lose more weight before the surgery. But majority of patients are good candidates and they have realistic expectations. A lot of patients, when they come to the consultation, especially if they don't know anything about the tummy tuck, one thing that really is an area of concern for them is a scar. The chance of getting a scar that's very noticeable is low. It is there, but it is low. But the patient needs to realize that the scar is low enough that it can be easily covered by a bikini or an underwear. The surgery takes approximately anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, depending on what type of tummy tuck needs to be done. The patient has to take it easy for about 4 to 6 weeks and refrain from any physical activity. The patient will be wearing a binder, which is like a girdle, to reduce the amount of swelling. Usually after a month, the patient can start doing more and more activities. However, I always tell patients not to do any sit-ups for 6 months. The reason we have to wait for 6 months is for all the sutures that we place in there to heal and scar and get really strong.
About 3.5 years ago, I had gastric bypass surgery, so I had lost about 85 pounds and had a lot of loose skin around my stomach area. I have a friend at work who had a tummy tuck from Dr. Jazayeri. So I asked her, can I see it? And she showed me. I started researching online more about it and asked some other people, but just really liked the way hers looked, so I made an appointment to come in and meet with him. Immediately I felt very comfortable with him. He's got a relaxed, casual personality that made me feel comfortable. Overall, my experience with Dr. Jazz has been wonderful. I used to work with doctors and they don't all have such a nice personality as him. He's very calm, relaxed, casual, but at the same time, you know he knows exactly what he's doing. And I have actually recommended him to a friend who would like to have her upper eyelids done, and I would recommend him to anybody for sure.